So mental rehearsal is an exercise, okay? I know it's an exercise that a lot of professional sports people use, and all it is really is a visualization exercise. But what it does is it helps you to have an experience in your imagination before you have the experience in reality. Does that make sense? So to give you an example, if you were a golfer, okay, and you were playing your game, you would visualize making a putt, making a 10-foot putt. In your mind, you'd sit down, you'd close your eyes, and you'd imagine yourself looking at yourself making a putt, okay? So you would basically close your eyes and imagine yourself as if you're watching a movie, okay? So to do this exercise, I'd have to ask you to close your eyes just for a few minutes, okay? So just sit down, make yourself comfortable and close your eyes.
Sit on your wall, please.
So relax. Now, it is important that you sit down as if you're sitting in an armchair. As if you're sitting in an armchair. I know you're not sitting in an armchair, but pretend you are. This is a game of pretend. This is a game of imagination, okay? So you sit there and you imagine, with your eyes closed, that you're sitting in your own cinema, your own private cinema. You've got a big comfortable chair and you're sitting in your big comfortable chair, okay? Now notice the chair, notice how comfortable it is. Relax back into it and allow the chair to take your full weight, support your full weight, okay? So feel the comfort of the chair and notice the big white screen in front of you. Imagine the big white screen in front of you. Now what I want you to imagine is that screen lights up and you can see yourself and you're all dressed up for an interview. You're dressed up in your suit, ready for an interview. Okay? Now you can imagine the way you're dressed. It doesn't have to be a suit. But you have to feel comfortable in what you're wearing. You have to look comfortable in what you're wearing. So I want you to see yourself dressed up in your business clothes, ready to go to interview. And I want you to imagine yourself walking in to a reception area and somebody comes out to meet you and they shake your hand and they invite you to come into an interview. So I want you to imagine that. Now you're watching this on the screen and you can see yourself looking your best, see yourself smiling, see yourself relaxed, see yourself being greeted by this guy, and you're going into a room and there are 3 people behind the table. And they all stand up when you come into the room and they shake your hand. And they're all after being introduced to you by the guy that's coming in, right? So you're being introduced by the guy that's after bringing you in. You're looking relaxed, you're smiling, they're smiling at you, they're relaxed. Now you're sitting down and they start to ask you questions and they start to talk to you. And you can see that they're nice and relaxed and you're nice and relaxed. And I want you to see yourself answering the questions, being very sincere, being very honest, and answering the questions and giving excellent answers. Just take a moment to see yourself giving excellent answers and interacting with these people. Notice how relaxed you are. You're sitting there, you're calm, you're confident, you're relaxed. You're having a little bit of conversation with these people and it's going very well. They're listening to you very carefully. They're nodding their heads. You can see them nodding their heads when you're giving them answers. And there's a guy and he's doodling a little bit on a piece of paper and he's nodding his head as you're answering questions. Now notice everything is going excellent. You're happy and relaxed, confident and relaxed. They're happy, they're listening. The interview is going brilliantly. I want you to see that. And I want you to see it as if it's on a cinema screen in big bright colours. I want you to notice it as if it's in big bright colours. Notice what you're wearing, what they're wearing, how relaxed they look, how relaxed the scene is, how warm everything looks, how good everything looks. Now when you've made that nice and bright, I want you to change your perspective and I want you to put yourself in the position where you're now imagining that you're sitting there and you're sitting across the desk from these guys and you're speaking to them. And now you can feel the temperature of the room is nice and relaxed and it's nice and warm and it's comfortable and you can feel the chair is comfortable and you're feeling comfortable and you can see these guys and you can hear the tone of your voice as you're speaking to them. and you can feel the feelings of being confident and relaxed as you sit there. And I want you to, in your mind, just take a few minutes to visualize having that experience, answering questions, having some banter with these people, being in good form, feeling what it's like to be in good form. Okay, now the interview is coming to an end, and the chap across the desk is thanking you for coming in, and they're standing again to shake your hand, and they're after telling you that they're going to get you the information you need in a week, let you know whether you've got the job offer or not, and you're feeling good that the interview went well, and you're shaking hands with them and you're smiling. Okay. Now, I want you to just come back into the room, and when you're ready to open your eyes, and I'm going to explain the process that we just went through, okay? So what we did there was called a mental rehearsal or a visualization. It was two parts. The first part was you were imagining yourself sitting in a cinema watching yourself on a big screen. Now, I fully accept that the conditions we have at the moment are not ideal for this. We're in a classroom setting here, right? So it's not easy to fully relax here in the presence of people and that. But if you were sitting at home in a comfortable room or a comfortable chair, it's not very hard to close your eyes and imagine that. Now, the more you imagine it, the more vivid you can make it. The bigger you can make the picture, the brighter you can make the picture. And even if you can start adding sound to it and noticing how it sounds and everything, the more in your unconscious mind, this is a real experience. To the unconscious mind, this is a real experience, okay? So you're watching it, and you're making those pictures in your mind, and you're noticing all the good things about it. And then, in part two, remember I told you, step into a different perspective, come into yourself. Notice you're sitting in the chair, paying attention to these three people across the way. And I wanted you to feel the feelings of confidence, being relaxed, the room temperature, maybe notice tones of voice, notice that you were feeling in good form, notice all of that. So the two types of visualization that I just described have different names. The first part is called dissociated, if I can manage to spell it. Dissociated visualization. Dissociated visualization is when you make pictures in your head, like a movie, but you're not in it. You're looking at it as from the third person. You can see yourself and you're picturing yourself. That's dissociated visualization, okay? And that's useful to get started because you can make the details, you can make the pictures, you can see the clothing, you can see all the rest of it. And the second part of it is what's called associated or associative visualization, where you step into the scene and you can feel the feelings, and it's a different type of visualization because you're not just picturing things. It's not just pictures, it's feelings, which is very powerful. If you can get into that and you can smell the smells and you can feel the air temperature and you can hear the sounds, but most importantly, if you can feel the feelings of confidence, feel the feelings of good humour, feel the feelings of feeling powerful in the room. Now, if you can do all that just for 15 minutes, the day before you have an interview, it's a good preparation. It's a very, very good thing to experience. Okay? So, Gary, I think we can finish the video there if you can switch that off, please. You've covered it now.